Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Around once a week, we like to check in on the Kate is Wonderful narratives in the press. Let's start with the bow that marked history. A recent video showcasing Kate has sparked significant attention on TikTok, featuring a moment from the coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey. As one of the most prominent figures at the event, Kate's role was highlighted due to her status as Princess of Wales. The footage captures a significant moment during the coronation ceremony where King Charles was crowned with the historic crown jewels. As the newly crowned king exited Westminster Abbey, he was greeted with bows and curtsies from the attendees. The viral TikTok video uploaded by user Princess Royal Charlotte on Monday highlights Kate in her coronation attire, complete with blue and red robes of the Royal Victorian Order. The video focuses on Kate performing a deep curtsy, which some fans interpret as a symbolic new beginning in King Charles' reign. The video, captioned "The Bow That Marked History" and "Her Bow is Unreal," quickly amassed over 300,000 views in just 24 hours and garnered more than 36,000 likes. Numerous comments praised Kate's elegance, with one user remarking, "Her curtsy was so elegant." Another comment linked Kate's gesture directly to the new era, saying, "Personally, I felt that Princess Kate's curtsy to the new king was the mark of a new beginning." This surge in interest around royal curtsies follows a controversial moment in Meghan Markle's December 2022 Netflix docuseries, where she reenacted her first curtsy to Queen Elizabeth II. Meghan's depiction, which she likened to a medieval times dinner and tournament, drew criticism for seemingly mocking British traditions. Newsweek focused in on Kate being bullied in school. The journey of Kate Middleton from school student facing bullying to her current status as Princess of Wales has been a source of inspiration for many. In 1996, at the age of 14, Kate left Down House School in Berkshire, England, amid reported bullying, transferring to a $15,000 a year Marlborough College, also in Berkshire. It was at Marlborough where she found a more welcoming environment, later progressing to the University of St Andrews in Scotland. This is where her path crossed with Prince William. Recently, a TikTok video showcasing Kate's transformation over the years was titled "Beautiful Inside and Out," attracting over 527,000 views and 54,000 likes in just 4 days. One viewer commented, "Princess Catherine was bullied at school when she was younger. Now she's HRH Catherine, Princess of Wales." Another responded, "She played the long game and won." Gemma Williamson, a former student at Marlborough College, told the Daily Mail in 2018, "Apparently she had been bullied very badly, and she certainly looked thin and pale. She had very little confidence." John Gall, Kate's house tutor, also mentioned at the newspaper that Kate's time at Down House was so stressful that she developed eczema upon her arrival at Marlborough. Ingrid Seward, author of Prince Philip Revealed, shared with Newsweek, "Kate went on to boarding school and she didn't like the first one, but then really liked it when she was much older. She went to Down House and she was bullied. Then she left for Marlborough College." At Marlborough, Kate, around 16, began to thrive, particularly in sports like hockey and cross-country running. The Mirror reported on her growing confidence during this period. An old yearbook uncovered by the Daily Mail in 2010 featured comments from her classmates, including the challenges and the growth Kate experienced at school. The yearbook read, "Catherine's had a few hiccups through her time at school. However, it would be true to say that with all Catherine's mannerisms, life is definitely more interesting and fun with her around." Now, after her marriage to Prince William and becoming a mother, Kate stands as a prominent figure in the royal family, continuing to inspire many with her transformation. Even Kate's choice of hospital was wonderful, although some might argue credit here should be given to Charles. By sharing the same hospital, a source close to the situation points out, with the princess similarly at the clinic, shared resourcing has been possible with regards to public policing. The savings is estimated at £14,000. Pure Wow was interested in Kate's choice of handbags, writing, "Who can resist the appeal of a new purse, especially when it receives the royal seal of approval from none other than Kate Middleton herself? Whether it's in the form of royal portraits or official royal outings, the Princess of Wales has solidified herself as a symbol of refined style that often akin to the late Princess Diana. Yet there's no denying that Kate's handbag collection is hers entirely. The royal is often seen wearing compact and structured top handles from brands like D'Amelia, Pauline, and Mulberry, and while she occasionally styles them as grounding pieces for bright ensembles or pops of colour against neutral-toned clothes, she typically opts for pieces that complete her monochromatic outfits. Palace Intrigue will be right back. In the news.co.uk, royal commentator Diana Elsa was intrigued by the mystery around Kate's illness. Elsa writes, "Remember back in October 2021 when the late Queen was hospitalised overnight, a fact that only came out after the Sun somehow got wind of it and did their whole... Remember back in October 2021 when the late Queen was hospitalised overnight, a fact that only came out after the Sun somehow got wind of it and did their whole front page splash with moon landing worthy font thing. After her death, writer and royal intimate Giles Brandreth revealed that the last Queen had actually been suffering from a form of bone marrow cancer, something that Buckingham Palace was never, ever in a million jillion years going to reveal. I get it, striking a balance between privacy and duty is a toughie, but that is the whole box and dice of being royal." In a separate piece, Elsa wrote about how the narrative of the planned procedure didn't add up. We had noted that on Monday before the hospitalisation, Kate had withdrew from a public appearance with no reason given. She also had events on her calendar, including an overseas trip, as Elsa wrote early in this news cycle. If royal officials are, as the Times reported, currently cleaning the Princess of Wales' diary for several months to allow her proper recovery time, then this was all of a bit more sudden than the bland statement would otherwise suggest. I can't think of another occasion in recent history when senior members of the royal family have wholly taken themselves off the board so suddenly and for such a lengthy period of time. All of this is perturbing. For palace mandarins to clear the board for William and Kate is not a small or easy thing, managed in a single stroke of red pen or phone call. Their forthcoming trip to live the Dolce Vita, or at least do some energetic smiling at Italian ministers in Rome, has been cancelled. The Waleses had been set to undertake their first official trip to Italy and their first official joint tour since the 2022 Caribbean one. The Prince and Princess were also set, according to the Telegraph, to have another short overseas tour on the books for sometime in February too. That too has now been kiboshed. Tours like these take more planning and prep work than most lunar missions. Thus, for the plug to be pulled so late in the game is a particularly alarming detail. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or your app of choice. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.